Hello, good morning.
Morning. Good morning,
Yes, good
everyone.
morning. It's the fifth day of the filing of the certificates of candidacy for the 2022 national and local elections. We are your reporters on the ground. We are here at Sofitel inside and nearby Sofitel in Pasay to cover and monitor the latest updates on the filing of the certificates of candidacy. Hi, Jairo. Good morning.
Hi, good morning. I'm Jairo Boliedo and I'm covering the updates. I'm getting the latest updates from the outside of Sofitel 10. So, nandito pa rin tayo sa vicinity ng PICC at ng CCP complex para magbigay ng color stories at ano ba ang mga kaganapan sa labas naman ng COC 10.
Mm-mm. And I'm Dwight Angela De Leon and dito naman ako sa loob mismo ng Harbor Garden Tent kung saan nagfa-file ng kanilang mga kandidatura ang mga presidential aspirants, vice presidential aspirants, senatoriables, and party list group. So yesterday, it was not really a surprising day. Some of the movements yesterday we already expected, but we're going to talk about that a little bit later. First, I would like to ask you, Jairo, what party list groups did you cover yesterday?
Yeah, oo, very interesting kasi for our viewers, dito rin po kasi sa Comelec 10, nagpa-file ang ating mga party list groups o yung mga nag-a-aspire po na makakuha ng congressional seat representing certain sectors, political sectors, marginalized sectors, or kung ano-ano mga sector na gusto nilang i-represent. And one of the party lists that I've covered yesterday that is very interesting is the Maharlika People's Party. It's not really interesting, but it's more of intriguing because past 5 p.m. we've spotted them here in front of the Philippine International Convention Center. And na-curious ako because parang wala naman ako natanggap na update from Dwight that
Yes.
that a certain Maharlika People's Party filed their CONA inside the COC 10. So very very quick lang nakipagchikahan ako sa kanila, and then I checked the I checked the document they're presenting, and I found out that they're not really gonna file CONA as party list, but they're basically endorsing the dictator's son and defeated vice presidential candidate Ferdinand Bongbong Marcos Jr. for president. Whereas,
Mm-mm,
in
mm-mm.
fact, itong si Bongbong was already nominated by the Kilusang Bagong Lipunan, a party that was founded by his dictator father. So, very, very, I think, intriguing yung part na yun. And I checked the background of this group, and I think they're a legitimate organization, but I just don't think they are a legitimate political party. So that's very
Mm-mm.
interesting. One
Mm,
more,
and
yes, go ahead, Dwight.
I would just like to add to that na they went here a few days ago. I don't remember if Saturday or Sunday to file supposedly file their candidacy or submit the list of nominees for the 2022 party list polls kasi pumila sila doon sa party list section dito sa Sofitel Harbor Garden Tent Hotel. But unfortunately, or I don't know how you put it, hindi sila uh, napasama sa listahan by the end of the day.
Oo.
I don't know if it's because of missing documents or if, alam mo yun, they just did not file their proper documents or kung babalik pa sila. We just didn't hear from them. But they were supposed to be here. I mean, they were here for a few days ago and nakalagay na nga yung pangalan nila sa monitor na parang filing, ganyan. But then, kailangan silang pabalikin.
Yeah, very, very interesting kasi it's not, I asked them certain questions, ano ba yung isa-file nila, but I think they mentioned na, yun nga, magpa-file lang sila. They didn't mention if they're going to file under the party list system or they're gonna endorse Bongbong Marcos for president. But the one more interesting fact here, or that was happened here yesterday, is that what we don't see in our reportage, in our coverage, is that aside from reporters like us, there are also a few vloggers that are covering here outside of the Comelec tent. So nagulat kami. I think we've spotted that around Saturday. Nakakita kami ng mga vloggers. They have their own gimbals. So hindi bababa sa 20 vloggers yung nandito. And I think they're from a certain Manila Vloggers Club or Manila Vloggers Group, and they're covering here. And one interesting um, point is that hindi namin narinig yung sinasabi nila, but yung live stream na idire-diretso. But when the Maharlika People's Party arrived, they flocked the area. So parang nasigurado na yung aking para observation na I think they're pro BBM or they're pro Bongbong Marcos. And kahapon habang nandito yung supporters ni Isko Moreno at nung dumating si Isko Moreno, I've heard a certain vlogger said na parang nandito na ngayon si Mayor Isko Moreno pero si Bongbong Marcos pa rin ang malakas. So it's really, really
It's
funny
retelling.
that there are, yeah, exactly. Saka it's really funny na there are certain vloggers who also report here. It's not really funny, but it's really intriguing. Um, bakit nila ginagawa yon? And saan ano yung motivation nila to do that. But one thing is for sure, most of them are pro Bongbong Marcos. They want to basically help the narrative of the Marcoses, of the dictator's family. At the same time, especially that um, that Bongbong Marcos was nominated for president. So yun yung isang interesting na party list na I've covered yesterday. I think Dwight has meron din na cover kahapon na very, very interesting na party list.
Yes, well, hindi naman ganun karami ang mga nag-file na party list groups kahapon. It's just that, of course, some of them have interesting stories to tell. Kasi syempre, minsan may downtime dito sa Sofitel. So, kapag may dumating na party list group na medyo kakaiba, well, of course, mas nag-stand out sila. For example, we have this Philippine Green Republican Party filing a complete slate dito. So, a presidential aspirant, a vice presidential aspirant, 12 senatoriables here at
Enjoyable.
Sofitel.
Yeah.
May political party na ba did that for the 2022 elections? Wala pa, sila pa lang. But then this party is a bit, well, they're obscure.
Controversial?
They're not to
Obscure.
be heard of. And then
Yeah.
what's more, intriguing is that uh may nag-file na for president under the banner
The same party.
of the same party on Friday. And when we ask yung candidate kahapon, si Mr. Leo Cadion, sabi nila sila daw ang tunay na PGRP. At sabi nila, nagtaksil daw yung mga nasa kabila. So,
Oo.
alam mo yun, it's a sort of, may drama. So, that's
Oo.
nice. And,
Sabi nga, oo.
yes,
Sabi
may
nga sa
drama.
kanta ni Taylor Swift, I think we've seen this film before. So very, very relatable siguro. Related yung ano, no, sa PDP
The
laban na may
PDP
dalawang
laban,
faction.
exactly. So, di ba, hindi lang PDP laban ang may drama sa election season na ito. And, well, yes, that's all for PGRP. Aside from that, no, we also have Chef Boy Logro, this chef
Celebrity chef.
who, yeah, celebrity chef who rose to fame after doing a number of shows sa GMA7. He's filing his CONA for Aangat Kusinerong Pinoy. If I remember the name correctly, he did not mention platforms that would specifically cater to kitchen workers. But he did say something about parang helping Filipinos get education. It's very, I've already said this before sa in the running, our show with Pia Ranada and Inday Varona, that well, it's sort of ganun talaga ang sistema ng ating party-list system dito sa Pilipinas. And well, we could just hope for the best for them. Other than
Yeah.
that, we also have Gabriela Parteles, one of the more serious groups to file their certificate, or they submit their list of names or nominees yesterday. We had Representative Arlene Brosas speaking yesterday dito sa stage na to. Of course, it's notable because Gabriel and other party list groups from the Makamayan bloc are subject of the red tagging
Red
efforts
tagging.
by the National Task Force, or NTF-ELCA. I forgot to end local communist armed conflict, if I remember correctly. So, well, there's that. We learned that the cancellation case against them is far from over. So, I don't know if it will be moot by election day, but there's that. Finally, let's talk about the major event yesterday that, of course, we're
Yeah.
already expecting, and that's Isko Moreno filing a
Yeah.
COC for
Oo.
president. So tell me about the event there. Tell me the activities there kahapon sa
Yeah,
labas.
oo. Very, very interesting din yung nangyari kahapon kasi talagang everyone knows Isko Moreno as this, you know, media star, how do I put it? Dramatic entrance, yung mga ganyan. Mahilig siya sa mga ganyang bongacious, kumbaga, na
Magaling
mga
siya sa optics.
entrances. Oo, magaling. Basically, magaling siya sa optics, theatrics, lahat ng may text, magaling siya dyan. So, interesting kasi kahapon, for our viewers, sinabay niya yung filing niya sa feast day ni Saint Francis of Assisi, and ito yung patron saint ng mga animals and then ng environment. So, doon daw kasi galing yung Francisco, something like that. Or very, very related siya. Or I don't know if it's like, has something to do with Francisco, or nevertheless, nag-file siya during that day, this day St. Francis of Assisi. And then, before that, nagkaroon muna ng flag raising ceremony doon sa Manila City Hall, kaso umuulan. And then, supposedly, reporters are waiting here for Isko around 10:30 to 11:30. And then may dumating na convoy na maraming sasakyan. And then we expected na, oh, it's Isko. But then again, yung kanya mga staff, hindi kino-confirm na siya yon. Pero eventually, na-discover din naman siya yon kasi kumaway din siya eventually. So very, very funny kasi, katulad na mention ko kahapon, supposedly, iikot sana doon sa may bandang parang Coconut Palace na crossing doon, yung mga sasakyan at hindi dadaan dito sa kalsada na ito nasa ating likuran kasi supposedly, sarado ito at may harang ng mga pulis. Pero kahapon, kahit may mga pulis, pinadaan pa rin si Mayor Isko Moreno. And then dumaan siya sa harap namin. Everyone was expecting na dadaan siya doon sa tamang daanan, sa tamang kalsada, but then again, dito siya dumaan. And we got the chance to cover his supporters na nandito rin. One funny moment here was when umaga pa lang nandito na yung supporters ni Mayor Isko Moreno, around 100, more than 100 supporters. Dumating rin si senatorial aspirant Samira Gutok na under slate ni Isko Moreno sa Aksyon Demokratiko. But ang pinaka-highlight ng araw namin, I think kahapon, was dumating yung supporters ni Mayor Sara Duterte, yung Sara All. So, alam ko, ilang beses namin sila nakita kahapon. So, I don't think if they're just strolling around, trolling, whatever they do, I don't think it's coincidental na magpa-file si Isko kahapon. Especially the fact na si Isko Moreno, isa sa mga tinitingnan, if ever man natatakbo si Davao City Mayor Sara Duterte, isa siya tinitingnan, makakalaban ni Mayor Isko Moreno. So, yun yung interesting na nangyari kahapon. And I think may mga sinabi din siya kahapon sa loob ng tent.
Yes, syempre, dahil dito siya dumiretso, he did file a COC with Dr. Willie Ong, and he did make a speech after where he said that if ever elected, he would be the healing president. He would be a healing president, given nga, of course, there's this political divide, a strong political divide in our country. His speech is that he would be able to work with everyone, administration or opposition. So that's the branding, or that's the messaging that he's trying to send to the public right now. The question is, will that change moving forward? Because hindi pa nga nagsisimula ang campaign season, hindi pa nagsisimula yung official election period. So many things could change, and we wonder if the Isko Moreno that we see today is the same Isko Moreno few months from now when the election fever continues to heat up. So those were the notable things that happened yesterday. But just a quick siguro overview what's gonna happen today. What are we expecting? Because right now, actually, to be honest with you, Jairo, I don't have a list right now of candidates that whom we're expecting to visit Sofitel today and officially throw their hat in the national race. So I think we only have teachers filing or submitting their list of nominees today. Ikaw ba, meron ka bang inaasahan dyan?
So far, yung ACT teachers lang din yung kausap ko na sabi nila magko-file sila. And this is the scary part for us, COMELEC reporters or those reporters covering the COMELEC and the COC filing. Mahirap pag clueless tayo or mahirap kapag wala tayong schedule kasi syempre we work on our stories in advance. Mahirap kasi mag-alala and baka mamaya ma-surprise tayo katulad what Senator Bongo did last Saturday na parang, oh, surprise, nandito kami. So I think in the last 4 days that we are here, we're gonna expect a lot of surprises from these politicians, especially that ang dami-dami pang
And dahil pang
hindi
moving
nagpa-file.
variables. Mm-mm, mm-mm.
Sobra-sobra. At ilang presidentiable, ilang tandem pa lang
Bo-
ang nagpa-file for
mm-mm.
presidency and vice
We
presidency.
still
At
have
ilan pa lang,
Bongbong Marcos. We still have
yeah, we still have
Lenny
Vice President
Robredo.
Lenny
Who
Robredo
else?
and a lot more.
Sara
Marami pang
Duterte. I think it's
senatoriables.
still, alam mo yun?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
senatoriables.
yeah,
We
Ping
have,
Lacson and Soto tandem. Hinintay pa rin natin sila and wala pa rin tayong balita kung kailan sila. So I think today is gonna be a day of surprise, just like every day. Just like what we
yes,
experience
yes,
every day.
exactly. And we do hope that they do file soon because ayaw naman natin na magsabay-sabay sila ng Thursday at
Yeah,
Friday. It will be a very haggard Thursday and Friday for both of us. Well, yun lang
yes,
muna yung updates dito
tama.
sa Sofitel. Dahil magsisimula na in a while ang siguro I think someone from Comlec is going to speak to give a recap of what
Yes,
happened yesterday and to formally open the filing of COCs for today dahil magsisimula ng alas 8, I think alas 8 na or maybe a few minutes past 8. Ikaw,
yeah.
Jairo, I wish
At
you
yeah, mag-aabang
well
naman kami
doon.
dito ng mga
Yan, yes.
dadaan bago mag-file. Oo.
At sa ating mga viewers, please follow us on our social media platforms so that you could stay updated sa COC filing week. And later tonight, we still have another episode of In the Running with Pia Ranada, Inday Varona, and multiple reporters of Rappler. So thank you everyone and thank you
Thank you
for watching.
everyone. Bye. Tutok lang sa Rappler.
Bye.